what's up, y'all? I had to come to y'all with some post-edit thoughts because unfortunately my live stream ended on YouTube, but thankfully I was still streaming on Twitch. So make sure that you follow me on Twitch so anything like that happens, you still tapped in and tuned in, because like I said, it's certain stuff that you can do on Twitch that you can't do on YouTube. Again, I don't know why they ended my live, because we should have been just fine to be live with the vibes. But since we were, I'm going to upload what I have as far as Twitch highlights to YouTube. I will definitely have to get better at recording while I'm live, so that way if I have these issues I can still upload in full to y'all. But like I said, y'all can go to Twitch, check the description, tap in with me on Twitch if y'all would just want to see the whole thing in full, because at this point, like I said, it's going to be the Twitch highlights, which still highlights the main points of everything that I was saying live. But again, to check out the full live, follow me on Twitch and enjoy what we do have on YouTube. Is where I started at on Conscious TV's live. This is the Conscious TV right here, and this is what was on the screen. So this is basically the tweet that we initially saw again when Nicki Minaj brought us into the group chat. Like literally, that's why this matters, because like again, we didn't ask to be brought into this group chat, but we're in the group chat. So that's why it matters, and that's why it's okay for us to be in these people's business, because this is what got us in these people's business, okay? This is where we started with on day one, where somebody was just trying to basically defend Nicki and her decision, talking about, wait, y'all calling this man a... But it happened in 1994, meaning he was 16 or 17, and the girl was 16 years old. Must have been a caucus girl. And then she responded talking about he was 15. Now, y'all, this happened September 16th of 1994. That man is an Aries, so he for sure was 16 years old. You lying just like him. The first thing I say is like, okay, he was 16, but she talking about he was 15, because again, we calculated the math, we saw the birthdays and all that kind of stuff. That man was 16 years old. Like I said, he act like from what I see at Aries, we looked it up. I believe it said April 7th, 1978. That man was 16 years old when this happened, and they talking about she was 16 in a relationship. Not when this happened. Even when he said they was in a relationship in 1993, I still don't know how true that was. But here she go talking about, but go off, internet. Y'all can't run my life. Y'all can't even run your own life. Thank you, boo. You know, basically doing what Ari do to us when we get called, broke and we ain't got no money, and we, basically we was being gaslit. That's exactly what it was. We, at the end of the day, that lady was gaslighting us. She was gaslighting us because he gaslit her. So once I saw that, I was really tuned into the live, because I was just like, wait a minute, Conscious TV, you was coming with the tea. So then the next thing that we have is this is a letter that it says Kenneth Petty. I'm like, because again, this is from Conscious TV, but I'm trying to zoom into my screenshot, and this was written on September 16th, 1994. Now, just looking at the date and seeing that it says September 16th, 1994. Kenny is 16, not in school, limited education. He did not write that. He did not write this. Somebody 50 plus wrote this. He did not write this. Okay? Hold on. And that's just my opinion, and I state my opinion. The only place that matters is right here on my platform, okay? In my opinion, let me make the statement correct. In my opinion, he did not write this. This is given my grandma wrote this, my mama wrote this, somebody that actually has an education, because 16-year-old kids don't write the date. That's something that people that were born in the 60s do. We just gonna start writing. I'm like, let me even get my journal. Let me just even get my journal, just as a millennial, okay? Because I got my journal right here. So I write my dates different, because I'm like, even in my journal, like the date is on the side. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me just look at from when I was taking therapy notes. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so even when I was taking therapy notes, okay, so I do have the dates up here, but because that's something I learned from my grandma. That's probably the only reason why I got the date, okay? So, again, My opinion is he did not write this. But it says on September 16th, 1994, Kenneth Petty. Okay. Now, again, this is somebody who does not have an education, but this is grammatically correct. The penmanship is, again, it's giving a woman that's born in her 60s. Like, it's giving my grandma, like my mama. Like, so again, somebody, an elder, wrote this, in my opinion. All right, so it says, I, Kenneth Penny, do hereby. Hold on, y'all. Like, for real, he did not say hereby. Maybe his parents just wrote it for him and was like, you need to sign this. But, like, make him write it. Make him word for word, mean it, write it, feel it, coming out his soul. Because now I feel like I've been covering up in here for a long time. And again, that's just my opinion. I state my opinions in the places that they matter. My platform. So, we talk about hereby and such, give consent to members of the New York City Police Department and members of the Queens County District Attorney's Office to enter into the premises located at 123-40 Inwood Street, Queens, and specifically as well to enter into my bedroom located within that premises to search for various items and possible instrumentalities. Y'all, and I gotta stop right there because he ain't say no instrumentalities. And I'm like, maybe his parents wrote this having good faith that their child did not do anything. And maybe that's quite unfortunate because in my opinion, from what I've seen, when him sitting in that room with Julian Petty, his daddy, he did it. That's just how I feel. No, shoot, forget no diddy. He did it. Shoot. Okay. So, located on the premises to search for various items and possible instrumentalities of a crime, which occurred on September 16th, 1994, within that premises. The property items and instrumentalities to be searched for include, but not limited to, okay? Okay, so we talking about include, but not limited to. So, they not only allowed him to look, but y'all can look elsewhere. Like, they opened up he did not grammatically correctly write I'm just trying to say he didn't write it as grammatically correct as this is showing, okay? Talking about, and then but not limited to the following. So it says the long knife, and it says something down here, because this is the screenshot, so I'm not certain what it says down there. A possible, maybe Nug spelled backwards. I'm not certain what that was about, but the fact that they knew that the long knife came into play, because we knew, child, baby, she brought that thing up too. That's what I'm like. And then I don't know if I said this on screen, but I had come to find out the reason why it was so important that Jennifer could identify everything that was going on in that room is because that was her way of letting it be known that she was in that room that day, because he said he had not been with anybody. He had seen her. He said he had seen her, but he said he was not active with anyone, not in that house, not that day, not none of it. And that's why that detective said, okay, when we get done with this interview, drop them drawers and put them in the bag, okay? And stay tuned, because I'm like, the results of that came up too. That's why I was like, y'all, I got to come back and give y'all the update, because, baby, the tea of it all. That's why I'm like, Onika, like, for real, you in danger, girl. You in danger, because we actually have pictures. Like, I'm pulling it up right now so y'all can see, because I'm like, y'all, they took Polaroids of Jennifer, I guess, when she went to school. Now, these Polaroids are important because look at what she got on. Now, in these Polaroids, okay? Now, this is apparently what Miss Jennifer looked like in her teenage years. These are the Polaroids. This is, she kind of look like a little Janet Jackson in the face to me. She's cute. She's cute. And it says her name. It does say Jennifer Howe, as the detective pronounced it, 9/16/94. So this was, the date that it happened, okay? So if you look at her neck, so this is what she was saying. I guess it's what she was saying. She redacted and said that these were supposed to be hickeys. But either way, girl, because see, look at them. Girl, not this big, because I'm looking at it blown up, and I'm just like, girl, no, girl, it's giving, he was trying to her. Because wait a minute, yeah, I'm going to tell on you too. Her neck is, oh my God. Looking at it it's crazy. Like, that is so sad. And I'm glad she did what she was supposed to do and tell him. And then y'all see, I don't know if this is the PDF from Conscious TV, and this must say 191 pages. And y'all, I came in on freaking like 85 or something. Dang, I might have to go back and watch. Y'all, I'm gonna put the link for y'all. See, it's right here, Conscious TV. That's where y'all need to go, because watch the rest, because I'm gonna go too. But still, even while I got it, like, again, the tea was piping hot, okay? But it says petty redacted, so maybe again it's like where they said she redacted her statement. And apparently that happened, from the information that I've gathered. She redacted that statement because where they live is so close knit and close quarters. They didn't want it. They did not want black on black crime. They did not want it to be a black family was prosecuting another black family, because that was not bad for their black community. In a sense, I can understand, but baby, this was 1994. It was not 1974. It was not 1954, not 1924. Okay, so all that, they had to like keep the black unity. I'm here for it. I get it, but like, now this is what Jennifer was saying. Is just like, on one hand, she understood that, and apparently she's a foster child, so she didn't want to cause any rift between her foster family and Kenny's family of goons, because I don't even know if it was family. I think it was just like the people that she was worried about doing something to her because he was so affiliated in whatever he was affiliated at. Because I don't know that. I'm a suburban sweetheart, baby. I don't know about stuff like that. I pretend, but I really don't know, okay? And I'm steering away from ghetto activities like that, because baby, it's not for me, and I do not want to be like Nicki Minaj when I'm however old she is, okay? We could take the multi-million-dollar home body, but the BS, no ma'am, no ham, no Pam. Especially somebody that don't have kids. I don't want my first husband. I don't want my first kid. I don't want none of this that she got to deal with, okay? I'll do it my own thing and try to make it work, but that, please, no thank you. So, yeah. She, on the one hand, did not want to cause issues within her home, and she, on the other hand, felt some type of way because something happened to her. Even from the pictures, something happened to her. She says what happened to her. He won't say that that's what happened to her. But from these pictures, something happened to this woman. And again, that's why I'm like, y'all, I had to come on here and show y'all, because I'm just like, y'all, it's more. It's more, okay? So I'm like, let me grab the next one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this one is, I guess, supposed to be like some, I don't know what this man was doing to her. Okay, but let's also remember why these bruises are important, because the detective asked him, when you saw Jennifer, did she have any bruises? He said no. So why do she look like this in a 2-hour span of seeing yo? Like, come on. So he says no, she did not have any bruises. But when we're looking at these pictures, and let's get back to it. When we're looking at these pictures, not only did she have bruises on her neck, apparently there's bruises on her side. But again, y'all, let's get into the real tea of things. Let's make sure that we're paying close attention to everything that he said and everything that we see right now with the facts from Friday, September 16th, 1994. Now that we know that it was Friday, between 8 and 10 a.m. is what I like to say, just on our platform of times, okay? So this man told us, because he could remember everything that was going on except the person that he was talking to with Jennifer. He said, because I even remember what he said. That man said she had on green pants, because green my favorite color, and that's why I'm like, green pants? She was walking around with green pants on? Okay. She had on green pants, she had on a white shirt, and she had on filas. Baby, we see, again, we saw in the other Polaroids where it got her name right here. It has the date. It has 9/16/1994. Baby, do y'all see green pants? Do y'all see a white shirt? Baby, because these is definitely giving blue denim jeans, ain't them? These is not green. This is not green, and I'm sure he's not colorblind, and I'm not even certain that's how it works. Do this even look remotely white? Does this look beige, fluorescent beige, red, navy blue, gray blue, blue, whatever we want to fucking call it, but green pants? and a white top. Now we know he is Mr. Forgot his lines. Take the end out the middle, cause take Onika Nikki out of this. Get her up out of there. This now we got to do is save Nikki. Okay? So Conscious TV showed more of, again, the bruising on this woman and everything. I've zoomed in and I showed y'all. If y'all want to see it, y'all can rewind or go to his. But I'm about to move forward for the purposes of giving y'all what I've seen. Okay? So I'm like, the next slide is, again, excuse me, like we said, when he was being interrogated, the lady told him he had to give up them draws. I was about to say, okay, let's just look at it. I'm about to say, because this is what they did with Jennifer. I was about to say, we don't know what they did with Jennifer, but as of today, right here, right now, we do. Okay, so again, I told y'all I was on a live chat, Conscious TV. Make sure y'all tap in, tune in with Conscious TV. This live chat was for subscribers only. I'm not certain what Conscious TV's content is about, but trust me, I was literally thinking about subscribing just like a comment, but I don't think that's right to do that to people, because then people unsubscribe. We're not here for that. But let's just get into what we talking about. Let me make this big. I'm just telling y'all where my sources are, where I'm getting this information from, because this is from 9/19/94. It says, on 9/19/94, the following items listed below. And this is a laboratory. It gave the laboratory number. It gave identifying marks. And it says the defendant is Petty, Kenny. That's what it says right there. Petty, Kenny. Not even Kenneth. Kenny. Okay? Because maybe that's what you told him. Kenny did it. Shoot. So it says the evidence is from one sealed evidence collection kit. It was one lady part smear. Now, y'all, in real life, in real time, I was not certain how they get a lady part smear, because I'm like, because even with a pap smear, it's like a swab. Like, okay, that's why I'm like looking at it, because it also says one lady part swab, and that's why I'm like, how do you get two vaginals? Like, what is that? Like, I don't know what that would be, but they did two of them. One lady part swab, one lady part DNA swab, one pair of underwear, and they were multicolored, 2 oral smears. I don't know, because I'm like, I feel like that would have been like licking something or something, because I'm like, oral smears, like, I don't know. One oral swab, because again, like the swab would be like when, you did COVID or something like that. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the smears thing is about. And then it says 6 envelopes labeled pulled head hairs, fingernail scrapings, pubic hair combings, pulled pubic hair, dried blood control. Dang. Blood? First of all, even the coochie hairs, I'm like, what? Hold on. It also says the results of examination of analysis. So it says 2 lady part smears and 1 pair of undies were positive for the presence of swimmers. It says 1 lady part swab, 1 lady part DNA swab, and all items listed under number 7 were not A&A, and that's probably analyzed. Probably because the god doggone everything else was positive. It's like, what do we need to keep going for if we already got this? And then it also says 2 oral smears, 1 and 1 oral swab were negative for the presence of any swimmers. And then this is the electronic transmittal memorandum from the laboratory that it was done at. So, boom, there's that. So just the fact that this lady even has positive swimmers, in her, like on her. She also has bruising, like that lady said. Did Jennifer have any bruises when you saw her? No, she did not. But now when we're looking at these pictures, she got some bruises, and that's why that was a question, because this girl is coming to them with bruises, and it's just like, Kenny, what did you do? What did you do? Okay. So the next slide that I got was, again, still from Conscious TV. That's on like tune in, tap in, all that stuff. So it says, what, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Because I'm about to get mad at this point. Because when that lady asked him what was she wearing, that man said she had on green pants, a white shirt, some felines, and a blue little book bag. That's what he said. We look at the pictures. That's not at all what that woman had on. We look at the details. Look at this. This is evidence from, I don't even know if this would be Kenneth Petty. I'm assuming that it will be because his name is right here, but just looking at it where it says, first thing that they have as evidence is one pair of green Levi jeans, one white t-shirt, one pair of checkered boxer shorts. Okay, so being that it is checkered boxer shorts, this is definitely this motherfucker. Bitch, you was the one that had on the green, not her. I'm just thinking about Nikki. Girl, you really in a fucked up situation. This is terrible. Like, white Fila sneakers, bitch. Everything that you had on, you put on that girl. And we're literally looking at the pictures and no, that's not what she had on. It also says the evidence is one large knife, one bottle with liquid label Boschman Lahm, and then 2 bed sheets. And then we got Petty, Kenny. The results of the examination or analysis, it says the one pair of jeans, one white t-shirt, and 2 Fila sneakers were negative for the presence of any swimmers. One pair of checkered shorts were positive for the presence of swimmers. And y'all know that lady asked him, what did you had on all day? He said, well, he had on that black t-shirt with them words on it and whatever pants he had on. I think she said a Paca shirt or whatever is what he had on. Him having that on is not what that man had on. But for whatever reason, if it's not, because for whatever reason, he still had on the same drawers. Because that's why she said, okay, well, like she told him in that interview, we're going to need them drawers before you leave. I guess they gave him some paper, wasn't something to put on and made him free ball or what. But like that lady said, we're going to need them drawers. And the same checkered drawers that they took off of him have swimmers in them. And she asked him, had you been active that day in that house? He said no. But if them same drawers came off your body that day, why were they positive for any swimmers? Then it also says one large knife was negative for the presence of blood. One bottle and 2 bed sheets were not analyzed. I don't know because she had dry blood, and that's why I'm like, where was that coming from? Like I said, I know there was a lot of bruising, but I just was not certain where that had come from. And I just want to go back to this so I can kind of see. Okay, so that would be defendants. Okay, so that's why I still listed as him. Okay, so then I'm just trying to figure out the parts that I could not see. So it was just, okay. So that's that. This man is positive. He was the one that had on the green. And see, I don't even like that. I don't even like that, because when she asked that man what he had on, he said this right here. That's what he said. He literally said, I don't know if she said the Apaco or whatever. He was like, yeah, this is what I had on. But to come to find out, even if you did, baby, them drawers still got your swimmers in them. What are we talking about? Like, it blew my mind. I'm just like, this guy right here. I mean, I told y'all just A to Z just was not telling the truth. Like, not telling the truth in the least bit. Okay, that's why I'm like, I can only imagine what Onika does not know. Okay, so the last thing that I really got into from the live, and apparently Hot Shot Radio is another live or YouTube channel to get into. But it says the substance of the statement, the first thing, and again, because y'all even see like the handwriting, this gives handwriting, it gives feminine handwriting, it gives like my mama write like this, it gives like the teachers write like this. It says, one, the defendant stated, and the defendant is supposed to be Kenny, stated, what am I being arrested for? I didn't do anything. Then stated, I did not see her today. Then stated, I did not see her today. My bad. What the words up for y'all? My bad. Because I'm like, hold on. The defendant definitely stated, what am I being arrested for? I didn't do anything. Then stated, I did not see her today. That's what that man said. What am I being arrested for? I didn't do anything. I didn't see her today. You made it seem like, please, this man, you telling, see, and that's what I'm saying. He act like he had not been arrested before this. You act like you telling this officer something was not going to get back to another officer. And that's what I'm saying. The handwriting that was written from his statement is given, this type of handwriting is given, a woman wrote it, is given someone that's older than 16. Like I said, that's how like the teachers write, the parents write, the grandparents write. It's not giving no 16-year-old who does not go to school wrote whatever he wrote, talking about hereby, and what did they call them? The contingent. What did we're gonna have to go back and see it, because I could quote correctly, because I'm just like, you gonna sit there and say I did not see her today, but then you definitely did. Okay. And then somebody, what does it say? Thaw said, I saw her at the, hold on, maybe it's supposed to be then, or it's supposed to be then. That's why the letters matter. Because then stated, I saw her at the bus stop today. I talked to her, and then it's a comma. So then something else happened. He went home and went to sleep. I've slept with her before. Okay, so so first of all, so it seems like, okay, so first, maybe when the first officer came, he lied to the first officer, and then the second officer, I guess this, I don't know, but then like I said, he was there from like freaking 8 o'clock, 9, 10 in the morning until 8, 9, 10 o'clock when they sitting there interrogating him. So that's why I'm just like, sir, you got a lot of evidence. And then the second thing that it says, the substance of evidence. So that was his statement. His statement was he don't understand why he's being arrested. He didn't do anything and he didn't even see her. Then he did admit to her that he did see her at the bus stop. He talked to her. He went to sleep. And that was that. Another thing says a videotape statement with ADA Paul L word. I try just because the sake of I want somebody to try with my decorative name. And it says see attached. So maybe that's what we saw, because I can't remember Miss Ma'am's name. I'm like, she told us, but the only thing that I can really remember is like Officer Booth. I think that's what it was. John. I know Bob was the cameraman. My camera tech self. I'm like, I know Bob was the cameraman with his about 4 megapixel zooming in self. But Kenny. First of all, I'm mad they cut down my live. I'm going to put it back up, but why would you take down my live? It's bananas. Like, bananas. Thank God for Twitch. And that's why I'm always stream on multiple platforms. And now I gotta just record all of my lives. Cause stop playing with me. Why would you ever play with me? Cause I'm out here telling the truth as we supposed to do. I'm doing what the people supposed to do, because I'm just like, I cannot believe this. This is crazy. It gets crazier the more I look at it. Miss YouTube Hall Monitor, you ain't think I was finna upload this? We gonna have to figure something out, because why would you cut off my live? Thank God I'm recording it, because I'm still gonna post it. Why would you play with me in my opinions? Because I'm a critically acclaimed, opinionated woman, and it's Virgo season. It's time for me to Virgo, baby. If not now, when? Exactly. See what I'm saying? It's the perfect time for me to Virgo, okay? That's what I do. Give my opinions. Please. Like every day, but especially during Virgo season. Come on. This is what we do. Analyze and criticize. I told you that's why people don't like us. But y'all, it's with good intention. It's all with love. It's all with love. Because if we don't observe and analyze, that means we do not give about you. And you want to be given about, right? Right. That's why subscribe for the vibes. Subscribe because Jesus love you. Subscribe to help me pay my taxes. Like, subscribe because mama still got to work for you. We need to get everything. That's why I'm like, y'all subscribe for the vibes. Gotta get up out of here. We're gonna be in a different space next year. Like, subscribe. Y'all already know what it is. God loves you. Jesus loves you. And I love you if you love them. So I advise you to tune in and tap in because you'll have at least 3 people that love you, which will also make 4 because you'll start to love yourself. Okay? But I'm about to tap out of this live because, again, I'm mad that YouTube ended my live stream. But again, shout out to Twitch. Thank you to Twitch. Shout out to everybody that's following on Twitch and tuned in to Twitch. Y'all are appreciated. That's why I'm like, L's up. We love the Lord over here. Shout out to y'all too. God bless y'all. Love y'all in abundance and all that stuff. Because I'm like, my dramatic exit finna really start right now. Because I'm finna go and I'm finna figure out why is my video. Because again, if I haven't pressed finish and I'm still streaming on Twitch, why is my not lit? I'm finna go. Yeah, tune in to Conscious TV. See you live with KD. Yeah. Bye.